So I think Poppy, you were saying something about tofu. Or
Oh
are
yeah,
you
so
still focusing?
I have a no no, I have a post Thanksgiving Friendsgiving tonight, and
Nice.
there are a couple of people that are either vegetarian or plant based. So because nobody else was gonna bring any like plant based like protein, I was like, I'll just fry up some tofu. But
Dude, let's go.
I had to go. I have a little like tofu press that my girlfriend got me.
Oh, nice.
This cool little like mechanism. You put the tofu in a little basket, and you just has two rubber bands to hold down like a weight, and it just squeezes the tofu over time. It's kind of sick. So for those who don't
Huh?
know, when you cook tofu, if you want to fry it, um, getting the moisture out makes it a lot easier to fry, and it gets nice and crispy. So that's why things like tofu presses exist.
Wow.
Why they don't sell it dry? I mean, I guess I don't know. End
You know, they
user.
say you learn something new every day. Like I had no idea about the tofu thing. Interesting. But pressing it and like getting it. Good to know.
What are you eating there, Connor?
Hibachi.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Cool.
Got some leftovers. I'll probably snack on a little bit.
Nice. We are recording, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm not even gonna begin to act like I know what episode it is. We're in the 20s somewhere. I've forgotten.
Hope you guys like my
So
ASMR chewing.
let me I realized I should have asked before we hit record, but just keep it going. How are we gonna address it? Because like we have taken time off, but between the episode, we have an episode stored away. So by the time this episode comes out, it's only going to be like a week or two break. So basically, like we haven't filmed in a little bit. We missed. Okay, I will say this: like we did seasons, and then the new season started, and we mistimed. We didn't really take time off when we said we were going to take time off, and then we mismanaged the time that we needed to take off, and then we ended up having to take time off, and that's why we took time off.
Yeah.
I think
We
that
just
explanation is
mismanaged.
perfect. And I
We
think it'd
just
be
had
funny. Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say I think it'd be
No,
funny
no.
that we release the previous episode. There's nothing about the delay at all,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden the second
Yeah.
episode after that, it's like
Yeah.
yeah, if you're
And Coom, who's not on here right now, he released number 22 at some point, but it was just like, the best way to describe it is we mismanaged when we needed to take a break. But by the time you hear this episode, 20, okay, this is 24. This is 24. 23 would have come out by now, which we already recorded, unless we decide to scrap that. Then this is 23. So
we can probably make this one 23, honestly.
Yeah, we'll see. So
Because,
if this is episode 23, welcome to episode 23. If this is episode 24, welcome to episode 24. I guess. How about that?
Yeah, episode 23, the lost tape.
Yeah. Well, so what kind of hibachi are you eating?
I got chicken teriyaki, and when the guy did the like shrimp thing, where we like throw it for you to catch it, it just hit me right in the face. I just did not catch it at all.
Oh, you actually went to the hibachi place?
Oh yeah, I went.
Nice. Last
They
night?
did the like fire volcano dude had. And then I got a facial from a shrimp pretty much. That's how my hibachi trip went.
What a great experience hibachi is. Watching someone cook for you. Why is that interesting? It just is.
Right? I can never do it. I have too much pressure. I'd be fucking shit up. Like
it is like here's another question I have for both of you guys. I mean, I haven't been to hibachi that many times in my life. I want to say like a half dozen, but maybe a little bit more. I've never seen a hibachi chef mess up before.
I think they execute them if they do mess up.
Yeah, yeah, it's like Squid Game, but
yeah,
yeah. Man. No. Do you guys watch Squid Game?
I did.
Correct,
that was really
yes.
good.
You watched it, Poppy?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Dude. I gotta say, because that's the other funny thing is like, Squid Game is like come and gone since the last time we recorded.
Yeah.
Which is funny. That was one of those shows that I think like it lived up to the hype as much as any show I've ever watched.
Oh yeah,
like, it was
absolutely.
as good, if not better, than it was advertised. Like everyone's like, it's the best thing ever. It was up there. It certainly was great. but yeah.
Yeah, guys.
Did you guys see that Mr. Beast, like the big YouTuber, he did Squid Game?
Yeah, he made it his own little like take on it. Well, he's not
Yeah.
executing people.
Yeah, he's not just-
Ideally, yeah, that would that'd be a little out of pocket.
Yeah.
Did it end
I
up
haven't
actually
watched it
happening?
yet, but
Like,
yeah, he already did it. It's on YouTube.
Oh,
So there was
okay.
like, it has, dude, it got like 50 million views in like a couple days. It was crazy. So basically they did it already. It's like a 25-minute video on YouTube. Maybe we could watch that together and record it.
Yeah, we could do a like commentary video.
Yeah, but yeah, they did it already, and it was just like, from what I heard, whenever you lost, quote unquote, I think you had like maybe like an alarm on you or some beeper that went off or something to indicate that you had lost. But obviously they're not killing people, and then the winner actually won a bunch of money. So yeah, so we'll see. We can
Hell
watch
yeah.
it. Yeah. So
We got
Connor wrote down on today's list you wrote down favorite holiday tradition. Does anyone have favorite holiday tradition that they want to talk about? It's the fall right now. We'll say that. I don't know if we want to say
yeah.
but it's the late fall coming up on the Christmassy season. You know.
Yeah. Me and my family would always go to like Likes in the Parkway in Allentown, Pennsylvania. It's like a bunch of like Christmas lights, and they play like music, and they serve you like hot chocolate, and you just kind of drive through and you look at all like the lights and stuff. We decorate the tree every year, and then my dad, like the night after we decorate the tree, will always come downstairs and redecorate the tree so it looks like how he wants it to look. So he'll take like all our shitty homemade ornaments and just like put them in the back of the tree where like where no one can see them.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he does it every year. Like even though we're grown, like we'll come down.
I thought you were kidding. That's so
No,
funny.
he moves them every year. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do it, and then the next day I know it's gonna look completely different than how it was when I went to bed.
That's really funny. Wow.
What about you guys?
Dude, I don't know. It's hard to beat that one.
Yeah, yeah. My dad changing the tree on us.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think I've talked about it here before. Like my family, we have both Judaism and Christianity in my family, between the two sides of my family. So we literally do like every holiday. Like I do. I mean, I'm Jewish, but I like participate in Christmas and Easter and all that stuff. So honestly, that's my favorite. Now that I'm saying out loud, that's my favorite holiday tradition, is that I get to participate in most of them.
In both.
Not participate per se. Like I don't really get Christmas presents, but like we give my mom Christmas presents. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
That's fun. Oh, and also like I know this is technically not a holiday, but in America it is the Super Bowl. Like it's kind of ever since we got to college. Like Poppy knows this. That's like there's two things we always get together for: is New Year's and the Super Bowl. So the Super Bowl, like I love getting together with especially in college, like all the buddies get together on Sunday. Our senior year, it was the week
Eagles,
before,
right?
Yeah, well, it was junior year, but senior year,
right.
Senior year, the Super Bowl was the week before school started, but usually the Super Bowl was the day before spring semester started. So we'd all be getting back, we'd watch the Super Bowl, and then the semester would start, and that was always really fun. So that's another one. Poppy?
When I was my family and relatives are Catholic, I think, some form of Christianity, and they're South American, and the tradition that we used to do, which has not necessarily come to a halt, but we don't really do it yearly anymore, and especially with COVID and everything changing things, is so we celebrate Christmas obviously, and the 9 days leading up to Christmas, there are it's like 9 days of different types of prayers that we come together, and the host, we go to different people's homes to do it each day, and the host sort of leads a prayer, and I personally am not religious, but it was just really fun being with everyone, and we always made a lot of food, and it was it was really funny because you pass around the prayer book, and each person would say would read some of it, but it was in Spanish, and all the aunts would pressure the kids who barely know how to read Spanish to read some of the verses, and hearing like 6-year-old Poppy trying to read a prayer verse in Spanish.
It
was just really funny. And the kids would like try and hide to try to not read, but it was just a good time. It's called the novena. I think it's a pretty common tradition, but our family used to do it all the time, and we'd all get together. And the biggest one would obviously be the one Christmas Eve, and we'd all go to our grandma's house. It was good. It was probably my favorite tradition that that we did for holidays. Other than that, we don't do a lot of traditional, like American traditional stuff around the holidays. I think that's the most consistent.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so many holidays. It's hard to like.
Yeah, keep track of them all.
Yeah.
In the comments section below, just comment your favorite holiday tradition or holiday story. Comment if you want us to try me and Andrew to read one of Poppy's Spanish prayer books next episode in Spanish. I know a little Spanish. I don't. Andrew, do you know Spanish?
So I took French.
Okay, so
No.
Andrew,
The
Andrew
answer to your question, no. I know a couple words. I know how to say Poppy's well aware of the fact that I know how to say one sentence, and it's Yo juego baloncesto, which means I play basketball. That is literally I've like whenever this topic comes up, it's the only sentence I know how to say. Yeah.
I think
I don't even know how to say you play basketball or we play basketball.
Yeah,
I know how to say I play basketball.
the basketball.
Oh, and I also know how to say yo soy fiesta, which means I am party. Because Gronk said that. If you guys know Gronk, he's a football player. I'm not going to say Gronk is from the audience.
Yeah, I am fiesta.
Goofy football player, and he said yo soy fiesta. He said, and he thought it meant like I like to party or I go party, but
yeah,
I am party.
Whenever I, Andrew, you bring up that you know some Spanish, I think the funniest thing was freshman year you would always call your jacket your chaqueta, and that's actually how you say it, but you didn't know that. It was just you.
Okay, so first of all, let's add some context to this situation. By the way, so because I feel like Poppy, you were just talking about your family's from South America. So, okay, so Poppy is Hispanic. Finally, we've said it out loud. Just to be clear, I wasn't making up a bunch of ignorant Spanish words in front of Poppy.
I can see how that could be. That could be
construed.
Misunderstood.
We got in this phase when Poppy and I met each other. We both took French in high school, so we both started like saying like how would you say it? Just like
Spanglish, French.
Trickling in French words into our topics, and then just, like, randomly Spanish got involved, and then I just started like making up words, and that's where we got there. I wasn't like, "Yo, Poppy, where's your jaqueta?" He's talking about the door every day. So please, if you're watching this, if like we get super famous in like 15 years from now, someone wants to end my life, please don't clip this and say that I was like my friend
being Poppy.
Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna bring up the jaqueta thing actually, which is funny because hand to God, I was just saying that as a joke for like, I started it freshman year, but I don't think Poppy told me until like near the end.
Until later on.
Yeah, just let me have it for.
My grandma is Spanish. She's from Mexico, Lita.
Nice.
And
dude,
Lita would. So when I used to play soccer, right? I'm white, obviously. And we'd be playing soccer, and she'd be yelling and cheering me on in Spanish. So no one knew who she was yelling for. Because she's like, everyone would come up to her and be like, "Oh, you yelling for like this guy over there?" And she'd be like, "No, mine's that one." And it's just like me. Like it made like no sense.
Wow.
So we can do that next episode. We'll read some of Poppy's prayer books in Spanish. I'll know. I'm all right. I know some. I'm like conversational. But I mean, reading it, I'm ass at grammar, so we're not gonna be great at that.
What's an adverb?
No, I don't know what adverbs are. Adverbs aren't real. Adverbs were created by the government and big grammar to try and convince us that we need them, but we don't need adverbs.
And birds. I love birds, but we know they're not real.
Yeah, birds aren't real. You can. I think something that is real we should talk about is Santa's reindeer.
What a transition! I was like, "What?"
Right.
Wow. I wish we had like. We need to get
like a soundboard.
Yeah, so we can get like a round of applause for that one. Yeah.
We can do that like what Curtis Connor does. Like we'll just when we do the editing phase for this episode, we'll hop on and we can add like little the iCarly, But anyway, this is a new segment that Andrew actually has thought of called the Gold Medal thing.
We're shopping the name right now.
The name. If you have a good name for it, let us know in the comments. This is the gold medal one, so we're gonna have our gold medal, our silver medal, and our bronze medal for a topic, and it's just like first, second, and third. And the topic for this week is Santa's reindeer. So we're gonna go around. We're gonna comment our number 1, our number 2, and then like our number 3 reindeer. And comment your gold, silver, and bronze as well after this.
For sure. And we'll put our lists up at the end, and we'll have people vote. At not the end of this, but later when it comes out, we'll put it on Instagram. People vote. So, do you guys? I feel like, tell me if I'm wrong. You guys tell me if I'm looking at it the wrong way. I feel like we should go third, second, first.
Yeah. To build up. Yeah, because then you're right. By the time it gets to third, we'll be like, and then fuck like Dixon.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do our top 3. We're gonna start with the bronze. Do you guys? Okay, I'll go first. Just for this practice, I guess it was to kind of explain how we're gonna do this. So do our top 3. For me, in third place, I have Comet.
Really?
The reason for that is like
guy?
I've been into some space stuff the last couple of weeks, so it's like kind of a recency bias situation. I just like kind of been into some space stuff. I watched a movie, like a sci-fi movie the other day about Mars. I'm just sort of into space. Like, it's fascinating to me that there's like millions of planets that probably have people on it, or something that's like people and we don't even know. And comets remind me of space. So shout out Comet. And I feel like you can trust a comet in the air.
That's true, because they're aerodynamic. But we got to consider, bro, that reindeer specifically killed the dinosaurs, murked all of them.
Yeah.
Just Comet. Comet had a John Wick moment. Just took out every dinosaur.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. The dinosaurs really hurt Comet.
Dinosaurs said, look at that deer flying around, goofy ass. And Comet was like, "What'd you say, bro?" And then just took them all out.
Yo, look at Rudolph's bitch over there. Look at him. All right, I digress. Connor, who is your
my bronze? So my bronze, I'm gonna go with Blitzen, because listen, like Blitzen's a Chad, right? Like Blitzen's a dick, but like I feel like you kind of need that to like keep everyone, like, to push them to be better, to make these new time records for Santas. Like, yeah, would I invite Blitzen to hang out with me? No. But do I recognize he's an important unit of those reindeer? Yeah, absolutely. You know, Blitzen's like I'm trying to think of like a good analogy, right? Like Blitzen's like who's like a guy from basketball who's like kind of a dick, but like you need him on the team, or football.
I was gonna say Draymond Green, but I don't know.
Draymond Green.
That's probably not the best one, but they don't really exist anymore.
Blitzen's like he's like Ben Simmons.
He's an enforcer.
He's an enforcer.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. He's like there's a name for it. Like what's the name for it in hockey?
He's like a guy who but like he pushes everyone to be better.
Oh, okay.
For soccer he'd be like Roy Keane. Like Roy Keane was a dickhead, but like he made the team better. Like that's like Blitzen.
Okay.
That's just a very niche soccer reference, so like 4 people are gonna get that. So that's why I was like, let's do like basketball.
Okay, here we go. Rest in peace, Kobe. Kobe was kind of a dick.
Yeah, Blitzen.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So maybe Blitzen's the Kobe Bryant of
Santa's reindeer. Yeah, like he's an important part of the team, but like again, I wouldn't hang out with Blitzen like I would with my other my silver and gold. So that's why he's bronze.
Sure. Yeah. Bobby.
Hello. So for bronze. My bronze medal, there was a pretty close tie between the two of them. But with Connor's description of Blitzen, I'm going to have to give it to his twin, Donner. For those who don't know, Donner and Blitzen are originating from the Dutch words for thunder and lightning, which is pretty cool.
Ooh.
I was originally going to give it to Blitzen because lightning, I think, is cooler than thunder. But with some, in retrospect, and with the new understanding that Blitzen's kind of a dick, I'm going to have to give my bronze medal to Donner. Loud and proud. And apparently he likes singing.
Oh, la la la. I have, dude, I was... I have a prediction. Actually, I don't know how to. If Poppy says, I have a prediction on one of the other two that they're going to be for Poppy. If he says it and I'm like, that's what I was going to guess, he's going to believe me. So I don't have to say it. But, okay. So for the silver, do you want me to start again or do you want to do Serpentine where Poppy goes again?
We can just do it in like order.
Okay. I'll go again. All right. Second place, a little bit different. Third place, Comet. That's the type of dude I would hang out with. Comet seems cool. Second place, a little bit more of like a team player kind of thing. Is good at their job. I'm going with Dasher.
Ooh, okay.
Because I don't know about you guys, but I use DoorDash. DoorDash is something I use. I have Dash Pass, so like I'm a member to DoorDash, and they call their drivers Dashers.
Ooh,
And
okay.
those people go out of their way to make sure that my belly is full, probably like once a week for the last, I don't know, 3 years or something. So they do great work. I can trust Dashers. Sometimes, they're a little bit slow, but they always come through. So
They're like reliable.
Yeah, they're reliable, and even if they mess up, I can call them and they'll give me like a credit or something. So I respect Dashers. So I'm going to shout out Dasher is my silver medal.
Oh yeah, that's a good pick.
You go ahead.
Dude, I'm gonna get mad hate for this one, but my silver is gonna be Rudolph, bro. Like Rudolph's got to be top 3, but he's just not number 1 for me. I mean, is he the GOAT? Is he like the LeBron of Santa's thing? Yeah, he is. But just he's not my number 1, dude. I mean, I think he's a little overhyped. He's getting older. I mean, he's kind of a one-trick pony. Like, yeah, he's got the cool nose, but like, what else does he really do? Like, I don't know. I just he's number 2. I gotta respect him. Gotta respect what he brings to the team. But I don't know if he's number 1 for me.
It's very fair. No. Understood. Poppy, silver medal.
Silver medal. Vixen.
Ooh, Vixen, the baddie reindeer.
Vixen's a baddie.
I didn't know how we were going to approach that one.
Vixen also is like, it's like a magician. Like,
Okay.
It's the magical one. It's the one that like plays tricks on the other reindeer.
I would have picked Vixen if I'd known that.
So I mean, yeah, the only reason he didn't take the gold spot is because he does mess with the other reindeer a little bit. But bro, he can pull that magic out on like Christmas Eve, help Santa out if Santa's in a pinch. It's like, oh, let me just.
He's also like he's like a Loki.
Yeah, there you go. Vixen's like Loki.
Yeah.
There you go. I haven't finished the show, so no spoilers. But
oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Vixen for silver.
That's actually confirmed for Phase 5 of Marvel. Vixen is a Loki variant.
That'd be funny. All right, guys, it's time for the gold medal.
Big one, man.
People train 4 years for these moments just to get that one piece of gold medal over their neck, and this is what this is about. So for my gold medal, Connor alluded to before, I'm giving it to Rudolph. Honestly, I was like where Connor was, I was contemplating not giving it to Rudolph, but I mean, just for me, it's just like sometimes like when you build up a resume like Rudolph has, you just sort of have to just accept it. I mean, everyone can understand what it feels like to not be invited to play in reindeer games, and Rudolph wasn't. And then, like, he's just elite. Like, he's the leader. I respect success. Santa literally needs Rudolph every single year. That's pretty powerful, man. Pretty cool. Rudolph's the man. The only thing I will say is, like, Rudolph, you were always cool, even before they realized that you had value on the sleigh. You were still killing the dog. But, yeah, just like resume. It's really hard to, like...
Yeah, to argue against Rudolph.
Yeah, so Rudolph's my gold medal. What about you?
All right, man. I'm going Cupid. Number 1 Cupid, bro. Because my birthday is Valentine's Day, so Cupid's my dog. Like, is it biased? 100%. But also, love's really important. It builds camaraderie on the team. I mean, presents are made with love and thoughtfulness. Cupid definitely helps out there. Plus, I'm pretty sure Cupid was, like, the one reindeer that was, like, the least of a dick to Rudolph. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm a big Cupid fan. He's got those cool arrows. He's like the Hawkeye of the reindeer squad. Goated. Cupid gold for me, bro.
Nice. Let's go. Yeah. Cupid's a good one. For sure. Definitely was in the consideration for me. What Poppy? Do you have a different goals from the two of us?
Yes, I have a different gold. Um, it's a different gold than your golds, but it's not a different reindeer from what has already been said. My gold is Comet.
Nice.
Nice.
Originally, Comet was going to be my silver. And then Connor mentioned how Comet literally destroyed an entire species. Which
That's
sounds
facts.
negative, and it is. It would be cool to have dinosaurs as pets right now. But that's just, you got to be such a powerful reindeer to do that.
Comet is Santa's nuclear option. Like if too
Yeah.
many people are on the naughty list, he just he just
He
sends
just
Comet.
sends Comet.
He's like, bro, dude, over 50% were naughty, bro. We gotta pull a Thanos right now.
In the lore, though, yes, we're talking about Santa reindeer lore. Comet apparently is like inspiring to the kids of Christmas. The kids of Christmas, I guess that's just kids. Um, like they look up to him. He is wise, but he also is playful with his brothers and sisters. So I don't know, just an all around good guy. I'd hang out with Comet.
Hell yeah. I think we
Nice.
got
That's
some
awesome.
good fucking lists. Comment your list. Don't forget to vote on which of our lists you like the most. We'll think of something fun to do. Maybe like whoever's list comes in last, where's like a Santa hat or something.
Can I completely sidetrack for a hot second?
Yeah, go for it.
I was waiting as long as I could. Now I'm just too curious. If either of you know, go ahead. But if not, Poppy, because you could look it up. What's the difference between a comet and an asteroid?
So a comet is literally essentially a ball of the equivalent of ice.
Okay.
Comets typically have very large orbits around a star, and they're very
Oh,
long, and their orbits
oh,
take
like the
very long.
asteroid belt.
But the asteroid, yes, asteroids are part of the asteroid belt. It's rock that is suspended in that gravitational ring. There are a few belts in our solar system, but there are like sections between the planets that are filled with rock. So for something to be considered an asteroid, it needs to be in that belt where they're stable. They have stable orbits.
That's why, because I was just like, oh yeah, the
Cool.
asteroid belt. Like, no, oh yeah, the asteroid belt. That's fucking incredible. Like, I know we just know it as like that's amazing.
Right? Isn't
There's
it
like these rocks just floating around the world, like
Just
because
vibing.
this ginormous thing in this
Oops.
pit that has no gravity. For some reason, these planets start to get gravity, and then think, oh my god, it's wild. All right, I digress. We should.
that gets existential really
No.
quickly. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can put a little Snapple fact disclosure when we do editing.
yeah. Like right now, we're about to talk about asteroids. And also, do you guys think so? Like, would dinosaurs still be here if the comet never hit? Like, how does that work?
Nah,
They have got killed eventually.
as soon as I was
evolution.
born, I would have taken them out.
Yeah, Connor.
So, oh wait, evolution. Do you think like you're saying like they would have, like evolution would have passed them by? You're saying?
Ooh.
So
Actually, oh,
it's difficult, right? I mean, if a hyper intelligent species were to, if it was inevitable that a hyper intelligent species were to arise from, from evolution and life on Earth, then we would still be the superseding. Is that the correct word? Top
yeah,
of
like
the food chain.
we would have exploited them.
And like dinosaurs would be a huge threat, and like we would probably not be able to domesticate them. I mean, those guys are huge.
Yeah, we'd have like Kanye making the dinosaur Yeezys out of like Velociraptor skin.
Yeah, I was about to say the government would do something with them. Like,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Plus furries, bro. Furries would have taken out the dinosaurs long before anyone else prominent would have, bro. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't hate a lot of people, but you can quote me on. I don't think furries are real people. Like, I don't.
A lot of
dude.
them don't think they're people either.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I just like no kink shaming.
Listen,
no,
I
no
respect.
hate.
I respect if that's what you just, as long as it's not hurting anyone. That's
I said
most
no
don't.
hate right after I said furries aren't people. I was like, no hate though.
No hate, but here's a hateful statement.
Yeah, like don't take it personally, but I just don't value you as a human being.
I don't mind furries as long most of them they don't hurt others, but yeah.
So yeah, hope you guys like the gold, silver,
I
bronze.
hope you guys like.
Oh my
we'll
God.
edit this, so yeah, it'll be good. But yeah, I hope you liked the gold, silver, bronze. Don't forget to comment if you can think of a better name for it.
we'll-
The
we'll
gold,
have it
silver,
fun.
bronze.
Yeah, silver
It's
bronze.
such a bad name.
It's
Hey
like,
guys, we're doing silver bronze right now.
it's like that Mad Lib line that was like potatoes, onions, potatoes, and tomatoes.
Potatoes,
I
onions.
could not stop laughing when that came up. Oh, dude,
Oh
that
my
was
god.
that was
That
electric.
was so.
Oh man.
So
All right.
speaking
Well,
of, I was gonna say, speaking of dinosaurs, evolution, furries, and destroying
Yeah.
the world.
what a
Have you
transition.
guys seen that tweet of like asking about it? Oh shit! Have you guys seen that tweet? You know,
That transition is just so fucking perfect. Because it's so true with the games.
Anyone who's watching right now will explain this in about 10 minutes.
oh my god!
Oh god. Poppy, do that transition again, because me and Andrew butchered it for laughing.
No,
That
I
was
think it's
too
gonna
good.
be funny if we keep it that way. I can't.
Alright, let's just keep it.
Unless you want me, I don't know.
No, you got
If you
it.
even could finish the sentence. I can't
No, I
remember.
didn't finish the sentence I was trying to say. Have you guys seen the tweet?
I'm losing at the furry part, because there's a whole subreddit about one specific dude from that
I'm asking
series.
about Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's a tweet
yeah.
about Pokemon that it's essentially just asking like, you know, what would the world be like if Pokemon were real?
For real.
Oh, that was really difficult to get through.
So right off the bat, there'd be some furries would try and fuck them. That's why I'm losing that when you went. Speaking of evolution, destroying the world, and furries, every Pokemon village trying to blow up the world.
Oh yeah.
They have no alternative motive. They're like, we just want to blow it up.
Yo, unless are you talking about Furbies?
Oh god, furries, bro. Furries, like people that dress up like animals and have sex. Not the prominent toy from the 1990s.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Did you think we were talking about
Andrew's
Furbies this whole time?
talking about Furbies.
This
Oh my
entire
god, that's
time we're
great.
talking about
Andrew was like, "Why does this kid hate the toy?"
Oh my
And I said
I
a
thought you
lot
were-
of them
I thought-
don't think they're humans. Like, do they think?
Oh my god! And then Poppy
Oh
goes,
my God.
"Yeah, a lot of people don't think they're humans either." I thought Poppy was like pushing, like messing with you. Oh my god!
I was saying
so
because a lot of
funny.
furries like have a fursona that's not human.
Dude, I didn't even know what this. Dude, is this like a common thing? Am I like? I've never even heard of this before.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
furries are on a. I don't know. I found them from Twitter. Cause like they'll usually have anime people in their profile, so I clicked on the one. I was like, "Oh, cool! I like anime." And then it was just a dude dressed as a wolf, and he was like drawing pictures of him fucking other wolves. And I was like, "I don't think this is an anime." I was trying to learn more about Tokyo Ghoul. I don't need softcore wolf porn right now.
That's so funny. Oh my god! All right, so Pokemon. Is anyone gonna comment?
Yeah. I think it's a little insane how your character's 10 in Pokemon, like in canon, and then you just go like by yourself. Like you just walk around. You're 10 years old, bro. Like you're 10 years old dogfighting. Like that's insane.
And your mom spends 24 hours a day at home standing in front of the TV for you to arrive.
Doing nothing. Your dad always non-existent. I have no idea what that's about. Whoever made Pokemon clearly had, I don't know, daddy issues and absent father. Like
Yeah.
you
Oh my
never
God.
you have a dad in Hoenn and like Ruby,
you have to fight him. You
Sapphire,
have to
but
fight him as a gym leader.
but yeah, you have to fight him to earn his his respect. when you beat
Yeah,
your dad in
okay.
Hoenn, he just goes, "I'm proud of you," and then you beat the game.
Yeah, whoever those Nintendo
Oh my
creators
God.
were who made Pokemon, they were going through it when it came out.
Oh my
that's so
God.
funny. Wow. But yeah, no. If Pokemon were real, I don't know how we would. Is there other animals, or are they the only other? Are they the only
That's the
animals?
thing. Like, do they eat Pokemon or do they still eat like cows and stuff? Because they
To
have
be
like
honest,
cow
I'm a little bit more
Pokemon.
concerned about like, do we eat Pokemon?
That's what I
That's
mean,
what
bro.
I'm concerned about.
Would you eat
I
a
don't want to do that.
I would eat Miltank. I won't lie.
Bro,
I'd eat Miltank because Whitney's
just because of
gym
Whitney.
used to piss me off as a kid. I would get so mad, like throwing the Game Boy.
So here's the thing.
And also, bro, Miltank thick. That's probably good, like filet mignon. Like that's probably good steak from Miltank.
Here's the thing, though. Like, if you were to say you are, would you hunt Pokemon? Like, would they have their Pokemon moves to defend themselves? Like, would the
Wait,
Miltank
yeah,
roll out you? Like, would you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a good point. What the fuck are you gonna do against like an Aggron, like this metal
like-
monster with
yeah.
like pull out the Glock, like
Or like surf. The move surf. Like that's just a
Yeah.
tsunami.
They can just pull it out of nowhere.
and like Wooper
die
can
under
use
that.
that. This thing like this tall, this little Axolotl can literally summon a. I feel like humans wouldn't be the dominant species if Pokemon were real.
But in the Pokemon world, humans still are the dominant because they domesticated all of them.
Yeah.
Would you
Oh,
even
it's
say
all
domesticated?
right.
I'm gonna say they literally cage and trap
You know
them
what?
into balls.
That's a good
and
point.
use them.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
why
the
there's
balls,
there's no guns in that universe because like you were saying, Poppy, like you can use Pokeballs.
Although I feel like in the last couple Pokemon games, maybe that's like a conversation they've had in the room. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like the game there's that, it's like the remake of the Diamond and Pearl. Like, there's like, your Pokemon loves you. Your Pokemon, you praise your
Yeah.
Pokemon, and then you can like have one of them run around with you. It's like they're trying to make it more. I don't know.
Like less
Like,
dogfighty
yeah,
and
like-
more. You guys are
Peter called
friends.
Yeah.
So if
do you think there's ever been a scenario where you've caught a human in a Pokeball? Like on
would
accident.
it work?
Like
Would it work on them?
that's what I mean. Like you're throwing it at a Caterpie and you miss and you hit your buddy. Like, do you own your buddy?
a
like
Master Ball is a Master Ball. It says it'll catch anything.
That's true, bro. That's true.
Does everyone in the world get a Master Ball? Is that a question? Or is that a
Everybody
thing?
gets one.
Are we assuming that we have the technology that they do in the Pokemon universe? Like we assume that we have Pokeballs?
Yeah. Well,
I guess so.
I guess we have
Yeah.
to, right?
yeah, we'd have to.
Dude, I'd love to have a little pet like Piplup.
Yeah, some of them would be cute. Like dude, Bulbasaur would be sick as like a pet.
Dude, they could help around the house.
Some would be hella dangerous though, like Charmander or Totodile. Like that's a whole ass crocodile just running around.
That's true. Well, that's why you just keep it in your ball at that point.
Yeah. I feel like I feel like the little kid being able to capture the legendaries is just out of pocket. Like in the new remakes that just came out, Diamond and Pearl, right? The two main guys are the gods of space and the gods of time. And they don't yield to the adults or like the champion. They yield to like this 10-year-old kid.
No.
Like I wasn't mature enough at 10 to rule time and space, personally.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I can remember, I feel the same.
Yeah, I was gonna lose it. Andrew goes, actually at 10 years old.
Yeah, I saw. No, it is funny though. Like within like an hour of playing that game, like everyone around you is like, "Go do it, save the world," and you're in 4th grade.
Yeah, you're like, bro, I don't know my times tables yet.
Yeah, like literally, like whenever. But yeah, that is funny, and I always acknowledge that. I'm like, the character I'm playing as is more than half my age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is that weird satisfaction when you beat the game. Like I played the games growing up. I love the games. I still play competitively, but like their games initially made. There's all the memes of like Call of Duty's demographic, and it's like people our age, and people that play it are like 12-year-olds, and it's like Pokemon's demographic, and it's like 12-year-olds, but people that play it are like people our age. So like you beat the game and you're like, yes, but it's a game for like children. So when I don't beat it, like when Cynthia beat me my first try of the Elite Four, I was so mad. I was sitting in my room like I am not smarter than an 8-year-old.
It is. Yeah, those are tough though. It gets hard at the end. That's funny.
Yeah.
How long have we been filming? I honestly have lost track of time.
I have as well.
We're at 41 minutes.
Okay, so we should probably
Yeah,
start.
that's good. We can move
All
on
right.
to real
Real
news.
news? Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know what this is, pretty much if you've ever seen this, you know what this is. But in case this is your first time, we do this segment called This Week in Real News. There is a Reddit page called r/nottheonion, and I almost forgot about it. And most people know what the Onion is. They just write like fake satirical article titles that have just like a sprinkle of truth in them. So basically, there's this Reddit page that has just like these crazy article titles, but they're actually real. So we gonna talk about them. And Poppy selected them. We don't know what it is. Go ahead, Poppy.
Starting off strong with the United States rejects calls for regulating or banning killer robots. So you know how like everyone's concerned over advancements in AI and robot technology, and it's like, oh, like what if it goes haywire and blah blah. Blah. Well, it sounds like there's not going to be regulation for killer robots.
Wow, this episode has so many movie plots becoming
Yeah,
reality.
seriously. I was about to say, are the government, are they all robots?
Dude, wait, that's because they want to make sure that their bird AI technology can go unregulated.
Yeah.
Oh,
All the pigeons.
Here's in the actual article itself. So as I mentioned, they rejected calls for a binding agreement regulating or banning killer robots, and they proposed instead a code of conduct. So rules on how to program and use killer robots.
We're using
So
the
it's,
honor
it's like
system.
it's like a warfare because that's inevitably
Oh,
what
I mean, it's got to be.
Yeah.
So that's I guess why they have to put on regulations. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So have you guys ever seen the movie I, Robot?
Yes.
Yeah, Will Smith.
Yeah. That movie's
Yeah.
amazing, and they sort of tackle that like everyone having robots at home, and then like what happens if they all get hacked when they're in their home. That's a problem. Would you guys like have one, like a robot that would like help you around your house?
Nah, that would one, it would freak me out, and two,
Mhm.
I'd be doing weird shit when I'm alone. Like, I don't need the webcam and the robot getting hacked and see me like making eggs naked. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need that.
I definitely want to be on the ground floor. I want to be one of the first people to have one.
Really? Okay.
No. Like, yeah. Well, I just don't want it. Like, maybe I would do it eventually, but like, I'm not gonna be one of the first 100 people to try the robot. I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah, I got you. Like when
You know what I
when
mean?
the bugs are all worked out, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I mean, I'd have like a Roomba. You know, those things that
Yeah.
have a Roomba. Yeah. But nah. All right. So, Poppy, you got any more for us?
Yeah, here's one. Dozens stuck in a British pub with an Oasis cover band for 3 days after a storm.
That sounds like the 3 greatest days of my life. So I'm in. Yeah, I don't even.
That
I'm
got
trying
so
to make
much
a
stage
joke right
time.
now. I'm like, kind of want to get on an airplane right now.
It could be worse. Like imagine it's a Nickelback cover band.
Literally.
I would just off myself in that case.
Okay, hear me out. I wonder if there's ever been a cover band of a cover band.
A cover band,
Oh,
cover
okay.
band.
Yeah, like
They do the
cover
covers of
band.
the covers that. So like, yeah, like this Rolling Stones cover band. They do Rolling Stones songs, but like with a little bit of a twist. And then there's a band that does those versions.
That
That's a
does
There's
cover
a
the
cover
twist
twists
band.
on the
versions.
twist.
Yeah, cover band.
Cover
Do
band.
you think an Oasis
Coverception.
cover band would be good?
like the third prong version of Wonderwall. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, their songs aren't overly complicated. Not in like a bad. They're one of my favorite bands, but their songs aren't like overly complicated. So like, I feel like it's a pretty decent band to be a cover band of.
Yeah, like
But
add
then I
twist
feel like
too.
if there's a decent amount of cover bands, and they have like multiple songs that are just like great to play in bars and stuff. I feel like that means the more cover bands of Oasis there are, the better chances there are of a cover band.
That's
It's
valid.
true.
Yeah, the cover band. I love it. But technically, there could be a cover band because like there's a bunch of covers
Yeah.
of different songs. Like I'm trying to think like Wagon Wheel. That song's a cover. That's like imagine a band that only does the covers of the covers.
They do nothing else.
Whoever is like, I can guarantee you we have lost like half of our viewership because of
All right, let me lay this on you. Do you think there's a cover band?
like literally we've lost like we've like there's some people that are like, all right, I'm just gonna move on to the rest
It's
of my
just Lucas. Just Lucas is following this train of thought right now. Like, is
And
there a
maybe-
cover band?
Yeah. Lucas, our girlfriends, and like the only people taking time out of their day to try to figure it out. That was great.
On that note, Poppy, you got you have a new news
one more?
story for
Yeah,
us?
I'll do one more. This one's a good one. There was a bomb squad called to a hospital after a man gets a World War II mortar stuck in his rectum.
We don't king shame here. We don't.
That dude's got to be a furry. Only a furry would try some nasty ass shit like that, or a Furby.
He's just really into like he just has a massive war fetish.
I get. Yeah, dude,
He just loves war.
he just loves war.
So pronouncing this hospital, I'm gonna absolutely butcher it because it's one of those long British words. Gloucestershire.
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 I was close.
Worcestershire.
Gloucestershire Royal Hospital is where this happened, and a source from the hospital said that this guy claimed he put it on the floor and slipped and fell on it.
Oh, I hate when that happens. When I slip and fall on.
I hate when I slip and fall and get something stuck in my rectum.
And yeah, I
Was
get
he
something
naked?
stuck in my
He was just
rectum.
naked, and he
Just
put it on the
naked
floor
walking
and slipped and
around.
fell.
That's an explosive shit, bro. If it does go off,
That's it. Nice. That was
Right?
one. That was good. Two.
the bomb squad comes in. They're like, this guy's ass is the bomb, bro.
Dude, if I had a World War II mortar shell or whatever,
Yeah.
or a full mortar, like I guess the ammunition is in my house for some reason, the last thing I would want to do is get near it, let alone stick it in my butt.
Yeah, like where's it sitting around that if he did slip and fall on it, like the doctor's like, oh, you slipped and fell. But like, bro, this is 6 inches up your ass. You're just not. Also, bro, dildos aren't that expensive. They have to be cheaper than a World War II mortar.
Literally, you could probably sell that mortar online and buy like 10 of them.
Do you think the mortar sells for more now because it was up his ass?
On OnlyFans?
Yeah, that was actually his OnlyFans.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we put it together. That's what he was doing. And
That's what he was doing. His OnlyFans. Man gets railed by live ammunition from World War II. I also love this man really loves war. His OnlyFans name is Ares.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, war fetish, baby. All right, well, that was great. We haven't done real news in a long time. I missed that.
Yeah, those are some good stories. Everyone give a round of applause for Poppy. If you do find any real news or just goofy news stories between now and the next episode, just comment them down below and we'll talk about them. We'll talk about really anything, honestly.
Also, if you're listening to this right now, you can, DM us. Honestly, if you're listening to this, there's probably like a 50% chance or higher Poppy. So just like send it to him. Do that. Yeah. And we're gonna, people that watch this know we keep the train going on real news. We never stop.
Yes, sir. And it's now time for our other reoccurring segment. So we got 3 of them now. We have bronze, gold, silver, name and workshop. We have real news, and we have, of course, Andrew's favorite shout outs. Where give a shout out to really anything, any person, anything we really feel just deserves a shout out this week. I'm actually gonna start by shouting us out. We had to take some time away just because shit got busy in our lives, but we came back to it. And I think that's really rad. We just had a great talk about furries and a dude putting a mortar up his ass. So overall, I think great episode.
Yeah. If you like cracking jokes and hear about mortars up private parts, this is the show for you. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know, Poppy. Do you have shout outs? I have a couple, but if you want to go, Poppy, it's up to you.
Shout out Furbies.
Furbies. Yeah.
Underrated moment in the show was
that was underrated.
Andrew thinking I meant Furbies for
You
like
just kept saying
episode.
Furbies, and I was like, he means Furbies, but like there's no point in correcting him. So it's like I kind of just was letting it go, and then you started saying stuff that just didn't make it like everything you were saying up to that point, like
it kind of made sense.
You could make a case that it was about Furbies, but then you started saying something. I'm like, wait, what's going on here?
Andrew gets off like, man, Connor really hates Furbies.
What's up with that? Yeah,
it's so personal.
there's like kids toys. So my shoutouts like a minute or two before we started filming, I was like, oh crap, I don't have shoutouts, and Connor said same. So I was like, I just wrote 3 words down, and you're gonna be like, why are these the 3 words you thought of? But here are my shoutouts. First shout out, magicians. I think magic's cool. I've brought it up before.
Harry Potter.
Yeah. Well, but also I think magic actually came up like 20 minutes ago. But I just think it's pretty cool. Like everyone knows magic isn't real, but we still can't figure it out, and that's cool to me. It's objectively cool. 2, waffles. Waffles are amazing. They don't get enough credit because of pancakes. Nothing against pancakes, but pancakes is like they're always, I don't know, they're just always advertised the most. And 3, pyramids, especially the Egyptian ones. They're mad cool. They're just mad cool. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Dude, waffles are underrated. I love waffles.
They are
Listen,
underrated.
Homemade French toast, homemade pancakes,
Ooh.
restaurant waffles. If you get
I
waffles
agree
at
with
like the Belgian,
with the waffle iron, like 'cause they have one.
yeah.
I don't have a waffle iron at home. I can make pancakes. I can make French toast at home. But like good waffles, when you come by them, they're amazing, and they got the pockets for the syrup.
Oh, I know that's the best part.
An engineer designed.
I'm actually a big Eggo waffle guy. I do really like those too.
Eggo's the classic. Like, Andrew, when you said magician, I immediately thought of the guy with the mortar up his ass. I was like, what if he was a magician? And just add it, like, right, they go to pull it out, and he goes, ta-da! And then he just is, like, holding it in his hand.
Mm-hmm. It's like all
amazing trick. Goes from a dude that just way too kinky to amazing magician in one movement.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I don't know. Does anyone else have any other shout-outs?
Yeah, no, I derailed that a little bit. That was fine.
No. We've been all over the place. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm currently watching an Eagles game. I'm not going to say what game because then it'll be literally timestamping it on the exact day. But the Eagles are winning right now, and it looks like they're gonna win. So shout out the Eagles. There we go.
Oh, we can end with of course, penis, but also don't forget to all the other things we said to comment. Comment your number 1 item on your Christmas list. And we'll read the funniest answers next episode.
Yeah, we're not buying anything for anyone. That's what I thought you were going, Connor. Like, we gotta save our sponsor money for other things.
Your Hanukkah list as well. Your number 1
holidays,
item.
Any sort of gift-giving reasons. If your birthday's coming up, anniversary,
Kwanzaa, yeah. Whatever you celebrate. We're very supportive here at TheChillHour, formerly known as Chill Room, but then we got docs.
Well, I gotta bleep that out now.
Yeah, no, actually just keep it as a bleep, and just formerly known as boop.
Yeah, and for anyone that's at home, like, oh, were they joking about that? No, we literally got trademarked by somebody.
We literally got doxed.
We literally got trademarked, and we had to change the name.
We have ops after us.
Yeah. Make sure to eat your fruits and veggies. That's gonna be my last comment.
That's a good way to end it.
And as always, Connor.
Oh, penis.